Howdy Neighbors, and welcome back to My Vow to My Liege. Let me tell you what I'm thinking right now. Obviously, we're in a war. It happens. Maybe I'm thinking of the Tao Tai, right? I believe that's what we're fighting. It's been a while. But this is the Tao Tai fused with Chen Feng to get out of the Sacred Doom, or at least a part of it. So what I'm thinking is, because Chen Feng has been acting weird ever since we left this sacrificial array. So I'm thinking that the Tao Tai mixed with him to get out. Is that a thing? I don't think it is. But if it was, my oh my. Anyway, we're about to die. Chen Feng showed up with the bad eyes again. You're not with Zhu Chen.
我绝对不会再让人伤害你。
See, look at that face. That's not the face of a sane man. We'll never allow anyone to hurt you ever again. He's very dominant. Chen Feng asks with a very little expression. The Kui soldier sees his comrades being killed, comes charging at us. Chen Feng never got the nice, raises his sword and gives the soldier's head a hack. In an instant, the soldier split in half at his shoulders. Oh my! Anyone who dares to come at me are cut down one by one by Chen Feng, as he dyes everything, as far as I can see, in blood. Who's the person in front of me? It's not Chen Feng. Guarantee. He's just screaming at me to run away. Soldier of the Royal Guards notices that there is something amiss. Will stop Chen Feng when I unwittingly shout it out. Chen Feng, stop. The word that would have cut the Royal Guard's head in half, so he stops in midair. He flexes his eyes as if in pain. He shoots me a look of evil hatred.
过来！
Come here, girl! No! I refuse. What are you going to do? When he sees me standing there emotionlessly, he comes at me, throws me over his shoulder. Working with struggle, I feel my body falling. Yep. I never thought I would fall in the water like this, and only managed to get half a mouthful of air. Chen Feng holds me by my waist as he swims at a fast pace under the water like a fish. I take a few mouthfuls of river water as my consciousness starts to fade.
醒醒！
Wake up? No! How about? Chen Feng's face is only inches away. Even though we have always been close, this distance is too close for comfort. From this distance, I look into his eyes and see a burning black flame that I've never seen before. It burns hot with madness and yet cold with ruthlessness. Let us go.
放心，你已经安全了。
No! Do not worry. You're safe now. Quick, let go of us.
寡人，何吕，你的王会什么时候才放过他？
Us. Hilu, when will you go spare us? What the fuck? Send us back to the ship. We are going to disobey our orders. We will kill you, as the law stipulates. Yep.
你总是罔顾自己的安危。如果天下所有人的命都比你的重要，但我只有他，从来都只有他一个。
I'm not into this, gotta say. You've always disregarded your own safety. The kingdom of Neig, and everyone else's life is more important than yours. We only have games. I've never had anyone else but her.
我不会让你死的，你是我的。
I'll never let you die. You're mine. Fine. If you are going mad, we'll go mad with you. I draw my sword and hold it at Chen Feng's neck. I let out a laugh of disdain and suddenly dodged the edge of my sword. I did not see when he drew his sword, but there is a cut in my armor. Though I could feel the adrenaline pumping through me. I'm fighting against a merciless warrior. And the best I could do was defend myself. After a few blows, my armor was left in splinters, with only a shoulder guard.
再来一剑，你就真的要受伤了。
One more blow, no, really get hurt. Kill me with one stab if you can.
我怎么舍得？
How can I? Chen Feng gives a dangerous laugh before coming at me with the hilt of his sword, with the intention of hitting me in the stomach at full force. I know that if this blow lands on me, I won't be able to stand up straight, and all he needs to do is hit my neck from the back and I'll be knocked out cold. The only way to stop him would be to stab my sword deep in his chest, but I can't bring myself to do that. So one hesitation, it is too late for me to react.
吴少君，你没事吧？
It's my wife! Hello! Lord Nico, you're right. I am now, my dear. It's a Xiaojing. You're right, Chen Feng.
放心，我只是用法术击晕了他。
Don't worry, I only used my magic to knock him unconscious. Thank you, Princess. Why are you here?
我和西子入了须江不久，就发现被人跟踪了。先生逼问之下，跟踪者承认自己是齐国细作，但我们去镐京和吴齐之战并没有什么关系。齐国人搅进来肯定不对劲，我们便掉头朝东来了。
When Mr. Zaishi and I started down the Zhu River for a short while, we realized that we were being followed. Under the interrogation of the gentleman, the person following us confessed to be a spy from Kui. Though us going to Haojang had nothing to do with the battle between Nig and Kui. In fact, the Kui had said someone to spy on us meant that something was not right, so we turned around and headed east till we got here. So the Tao Tai was summoned by the people of Kui. No wonder their boats are so fast.
邪灵本来没有实体，能让它现世，一定需要强大的灵力。我担心。
Evil spirits have no physical body. For it to materialize, it needs an inordinate amount of spiritual powers. I'm worried that... Shuacheng anxiously presses the phoenix dagger at her waist, and I can guess what is worrying her as I pat her on the shoulder. There's no telling who is going to win and who is going to lose, thus worrying about is pointless. Where's Yiguang?
他已经直接往河口去了。我们在来的路上感觉到了两股和龙神相似的邪气，所以就分头行事了。没想到居然遇到你和陈峰在互搏。
We went straight to the river's mouth. When we were on the way there, we felt two presences that felt like the presence of the dragon god, so we went our separate ways. I never thought that I would find you and Chen Feng dueling. Dragon god's presence. We're talking about Chen Feng. He has been acting strangely. Xiaojing kneels by Chen Feng and feels the back of his neck as her face pales. She then nods her head with certainty.
没错，他身上的邪气相当严重，已经被侵蚀颇长一段时日了。
If I'm right by my stupid theory, I'm gonna hate myself. You're right, his body's emitting quite a lot of evil aura. It has been growing inside of him for a while now. That is due to our own carelessness. We kept thinking that it was only a matter of time before he would recover, after he came out of the dark array.
连我们身为巫祝的察觉不到，何况吴少君？原来陈峰也去了血祭阵，是因为被施了这种邪术。
Dawn, not blame yourself, because even us mages could not detect it. So Chen Feng was dragged into the dark array because of this sorcery. What kind of sorcery?
有一种异神术，可以混乱人的心智，达到控制他的目的。要在一夜之间让人性情大变，也不是那么容易的事。所以这等邪术都会寄生在人心的薄弱处，将不起眼的弱点慢慢扩大成心魔。
There's a simple spell that would confuse the hearts and minds of its target and allow the caster to control said target. It is not easy to change someone overnight, so these kinds of spells would hide in the weakest corners of their minds so they consume their hearts, and allowing it to grow into a demon in their hearts. A demon in the heart. I look at Chen Feng's pale face and feel an unbearable tightness in my chest. I've always thought that it was because he was grateful to my father and loyal to the country, and he gave up his bright future to stay by my side as his attendant. I never thought that his concern for me would run so deep that it would become a demon in his heart. Thinking back, I'm unable to count the number of times I've ignored his entreaties and put myself in life-threatening situations. It was assumed that between Yi Guang and I, and our determination, that we could take down the powerful dragon god. He must have been very hurt by this.
吴少君，陈峰身上的法术一时半会儿解不了，我得去支援西子。
Lord Neig, the curse on Chen Feng cannot be solved over a short period of time. I need to go now and help Mr. Zaishi. I'll go with you. And leave it? Okay, thank God. Xiaojing and I dragged Chen Feng into the little boat that she came in, and we quickly made our way to the Yuhuang. When the soldiers that are guarding the Yuhuang see me return in one piece, it raises their spirits greatly. They proceed to push back the enemy forces and return to the battle at the river mouth. Shortly after we meet up with the supply troops and leave the army, a report came in that Zhu Cheng commanded the whole army to retreat. Did we really lose? Yes. That'd be hard. I look toward the fiery battle and the injured soldiers that are still fighting. Even if we lose, we can let the Tao Tai do as it pleases. The closer we get to the river mouth, that is ablaze with fire, the more retreating ships we come across. Surprisingly, there are quite a few boats from Kui amongst them. Soldiers on these ships have already lost their helmets and armor. They look terrified and flustered, and they do not seem interested in pursuing and taking over our ships.
吴少君，你看，
Lord Neig, look. The Tao Tai is attacking boats from Kui?
怎么会这样？
Why is it? Suddenly the boat lurches forward with a gust of wind, and out from the waves of the river comes a big water sword that flies right at the Tao Tai. The water sword stabs the Tao Tai into a big hole in the beast. It's about to break off in the mass of the boat from Kui. Blood pours out from the hole, down the whole ship black red. The Tao Tai can only roll around in pain, which causes big waves upon big waves to break out. Immediately that the ships crash into one another upon the waves. This makes it dangerous as one of them might crash into the Yuhuang. Suddenly a pale green figure emerges out of the floating wreckage as he floats to the bow of the Yuhuang. The figure is Yi Guang, and he is carrying yet another injured person. That person is none other than Zhu Cheng.
少君，先容我医治徐将军。
My liege, please let me heal General Zhu first. When he says this, he cuts the leather belt from General Xu's armor and wrap it around the wound to stop the bleeding. Thank you for your help, Yi Guang.
分内之事，我估计龙神已经强占了留在齐国的那把朱雀雄剑的力量，用伤者的鲜血为祭，是饕餮现世。
From what I can tell, the dragon god has already consumed the powers of the male phoenix dagger that was left in the kingdom of Kui, and has used the blood of the wounded and the dead as a sacrifice to materialize the Tao Tai.
我也是那么想的。
This is what I've thought too. Girl, I don't think. As follow Xiaojing's dumbstruck gaze to see heavily wounded Tao Tai jumping into the sea, and start to suck in all the wreckage. Then the screams of soldiers that had fallen into the waters is to become its meal. The blood and gory scene is very shocking. Evil R covers up the flesh that was left exposed, as new flesh quickly grows to fill up that hole that was left by the water sword.
必须找出布阵之人，否则没完没了。
We need to find a summoner, or there will be no end to this.
我们是不是也能唤出气灵，对付那只王八凶兽？
Can we also call the spirits of our sacred artifacts to go against that monster?
要让灵气实体化需要大量魂力，虽然也不是不能做，但龙神术法不好搏，少将公子的魂力恐怕撑不住，还是直接击杀布阵之人最为稳妥。
We'll need a lot of spiritual energy to be able to call out the spirit of the artifacts. Although it is not impossible, the spell done by the dragon god is hard to break, and I'm afraid that you might not have enough power to do so. It would be better if we find and kill the summoner instead.
等饕餮完全复原就麻烦了。少江公子，你替我拖延时间，我这就去解决源头。
If we wait until the Taotai is totally recovered, it will not be so easy to beat. Mrs. Xiaojing, help me distract it while I go to the source of its powers. Xigong finishes saying this. The Taotai takes to the skies and finally smashes the remaining ships of the Kui's fleet in two. There's almost no ships left unscathed at the river's mouth, and the beast will definitely chase upstream. Wait, Xigong, killed the Taotai once before in the dark array, so he might be of some help this time.
那会加深恶化，你知道的。
But you know that would only deteriorate your condition. Remove the beast to kill off all of Neek's troops, and sink the Yi Huang. Will there still be a king of Neek?
好，我为你布阵。你可以用血召唤出鱼域中的白虎，但切记要量力而行，失血过多也会死的。
Fine, I'll help you summon the spirit. You can use your blood to summon the white tiger from the amulet. But remember, to just do what you can. You can die if you lose too much blood. After helping me with the summoning spell with the silver string, Li Guang jumps into a small boat to find the Taotai summoners. I took a knife and cut my hand and let the blood run down the amulet. The bright flash that painted everything white. A white fog appears on the Yi Huang. As the fog gathers, it turns into a large white tiger. Soldiers are so scared of the white tiger that they retreat to the further side of the ship, leaving only the white tiger, Xiaojing, and myself on the deck. The white tiger opens his mouth wide. He scares Xiaojing so much that she takes out her phoenix dagger. It turns out that the white tiger just gives me a wet leg.
之前见你还以为是多凶悍的灵兽，原来是只大猫。
When I saw you, I thought you were a fearsome divine beast, but you're actually a big cat. As Xiaojing finishes saying this, the white tiger growls softly at her, which scares her into clutching the dagger in her hands even tighter. I rub the soft fur on the back of its neck. I will leave it to you to deal with the Taotai. The white tiger gives a roar before flying toward the sea. Here, my tiger flies. The white and black figures clash against each other as they move the earth and shake the heavens, and even change the color of the clouds. However, it hasn't been long since the white tiger has materialized, and it means that its body is not in its best condition. I worry that if it were to fall, it would leave the Taotai to attack Yi Guang, and I cut myself another time.
吴少君，你脸色不好，先生说要量力而行。
Rodney, you do not look well. Mr. Zaishi said that you must only do what you can. Don't worry, a little bit of blood is nothing.
不行，这样下去你会死的。
No way. If you keep at it, you'll die. Xiaojing touches the edge of a phoenix dagger. A phoenix appears at the ship's bow with a blinding red flash. Even after seeing so many large divine beasts appearing, people on board the ships are still overwhelmed as they stare with their jaws on the floor.
吴少君，保重。
Rodney, please stay safe. Xiaojing jumps onto the phoenix and charges toward the Taotai. Not my wife! No, no! The sky is filled with the colors red, white, and black as they come together in a mad frenzy. Soldiers quickly take down the sails to prevent the Yi Huang from getting overturned by the fierce gusts of wind. Perhaps there is too much blood lost. Oh, guess I'm wondering if I should staunch the bleeding. There's suddenly comes a loud cry. A blood-red beam of light comes from the phoenix's back and pierces the large eye under the Taotai's elbow. At the same time, on the north side, there comes a blue-green smoke wafting into the air, where the battle with the UA troops is going on. Yi Guang has killed the summoner. Then I see the Taotai howl mournfully. Ruptured eyeball starts to burst outwards, like a bag full of water under a crushing blow. and a large blood-red flower blooms in the water as it dissipates. While Nick has lost, it also wasn't totally a victory for Kui. I have finally realized that one fact.
吴少君，
Lord Nick, Princess, where are
我们
we?
在云梯关，齐国周师已经退到外海的港口去了，所以吴君也入港休息了。
We are at Yunti Pass. The troops from Kui has already retreated out into the sea, past the harbor. So the troops from Nig are resting now at the harbor. In my temples, before I passed out on the boat, I thought I saw a strange apparition of my father.
吴少君，你的伤口发作了吗？
Lord Nig, is your wound hurting you? Then that I realized that my wounded left hand was wrapped thick in bandages. It looks like the cut was not just a scratch. I'm fine. What about Yi Guang?
他去医治伤兵了，托我好好照顾你。只是
He went to heal the troops and told me to look after you, but the thing is, Xiaojing looks troubled. When I look at her with curiosity, she starts telling me her thoughts with a red face and some difficulty. Yes, my wife?
只是，随吴军一起逃到内河的，也有一些齐国人，他们自遭灾祸，本来不值得同情，可他们毕竟是我的国人，我又不忍心，就恳请先生连同他们一起医治了。
Oh, it's just boring war stuff. There are a few people from Kui who escaped upstream with the Nig troops. Although they were the cause of this tragedy, and undeserving of pity, they were still my people, and I did not have the heart to... I begged the doctor to heal them as well. We thought it was something serious. This is only natural.
吴少君，你不怪我。
Lord Nig, do not blame me. Never. We are guessing that it was the dragon god who manipulated Tai and Heng into killing your brother and starting the war. With this, they can test the strength of the male Phoenix dagger, and if they win, they can get prestige to lessen his sin of killing his king. Someone like him would not care two hoots about the lives of the common people.
你果然是个真正的大丈夫。
You are indeed a real king. Xiaojing's eyes are already turning red at this point, and now her tears just started to flow without end. I can only comfort her by stroking her head. If you're going to praise someone, at least do so with a smile. After all, we cannot pretend to be a real man in front of you.
刚刚我为你换下血衣的时候，看到了你胸口的印记。西子说，那就是你为什么能破龙神阵的原因，也是你生命的计时器。
Just now, when I was helping you change out of your blood-soaked clothes, I saw the seal on your chest. Miss Fuzaishi said that was the reason why you can break the Dragon God's array, and also the reason why your days are numbered. How's it now?
已经有3片花瓣变成黑色了。
3 petals have already turned black. Fuck! I understand. Thank you, Princess Xiaojing. No, 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 not my wife. Not my wife. What does it matter? We are not dead yet, so don't cry.
那种随时会死，还时时刻刻都在折磨你的盟誓，为什么要和神立下那种盟誓啊？
That kind of vow will kill you, and it will torture you at any time. Why would you take such a vow with that god? It is not us, but our forefathers and the Dragon God that have left this to us. The Dragon God tricked our forefathers into thinking that they were swearing an oath to heaven in exchange for the prosperity of the Kingdom of Nig. Our forefathers thought that all they had to do was honor and pray to the gods. But only after taking the vow did the Dragon God tell them that it was their souls and bodies, and the souls and bodies of all the kings after them that will be sacrificed.
可是对方是神啊，你怎么杀得了他？
But your enemy is a god. How could you kill a god? If we do not kill him, the kingdom of Nig or the descendants of the royal family will be forever shackled by these chains. Not to mention that we have already made an enemy out of the dragon god, so the least we could do is not drag the whole kingdom to the grave with us.
这么说，齐国也…
So you're saying the kingdom of Kui is… It will be as impossible as asking a tiger for its skin. Niig is a good example of that.
为了齐国，也为了吴少君，少将愿意倾尽所能。
I'm willing to do my best for the sake of the kingdom of Kui and for the sake of Lord Niig. I love you, Xiaojing! If you're concerned for Xiaojing, we would not hold it against him if he asks for the sun. How is Zhu Cheng doing? We wish to discuss the battle plans with him.
吴少君，你别勉强自己。这场大战，吴齐双方，还有越国，都损失不小，暂时打不起来的。
Lord Niig, you should not be overexerting yourself. The battle between Kui and Niig, and even the kingdom of Yue, have suffered great losses, and would not be able to continue on battling for now. How are the troops in the kingdom of Yue doing?
我之前随戏子医治伤兵的时候，越国臣子也曾经来请先生为越王疗伤。
The last time I followed Mr. Zaishi to tend to the wounded, a soldier from the kingdom of Yue came to us and asked the gentleman to treat the wounded king of… The wounded king? No! This time, the troops from Yue contributed quite a lot, so we will go and see the king of Yue personally. Where is he staying?
就在隔壁营房。可是你的伤，要是陈峰在就好了，至少能随时照顾你。
He's in the barrack next to this building, but you are wounded. If only Chen Feng was around to look after you. How about no? As near as nothing. After all, it was only a stone throw away. So please do not worry. Mr. Xiaojing, we are sorry to trouble you. Can you please tell Zhu Cheng to investigate the movement of the Kui's army, and we will confer with the rest of the generals later.
那我先送你到越王营房。
Alright, I'll send you over to the chamber of the king of Yue first. Thank you very much, princess. About to be queen, let's go! When we get to the chamber, there are a few men from Yue standing at the door. They seem to be engrossed in their discussion. If I clear my throat, they quickly come up to me and greet me.
外臣范蠡见过大王。
I like their color. The color is nice. I fondly greet your majesty. Rise. So you're the well-renowned Fan Li. You are indeed young and talented and handsome.
不敢。大王亲自前来，有何吩咐？
It is nothing. Is there anything we can do for you, for your majesty, seeing? What? Is there anything we can do for you, for your majesty, seeing as you came all the way here personally? We have heard that the king of Yue was wounded in battle, and have come to see him.
我军正在休息，区区小伤，便不劳大王挂念了。
My liege is resting right now, and your majesty should not concern yourself over such a light injury. Where's the king of Yue wounded at?
难道大王不知？
Does your majesty really not know? Mr. Fan, what do you mean by that? Just because the king of Yue has returned to Yue, are we not allowed to ask after him?
我军生死皆在大王手中，外臣只是尽护卫之责而已。
The life of my liege is in your majesty's hands. I'm only doing my duties as bodyguard.
少伯，吴王屈尊来此，你太失礼了。
Xiaobo, you are too discourteous to the king of Niig, who has come here despite his rank.
请大王君上恕罪。大王，请。
Please forgive me, your majesty. Please, oh, this way, please, your majesty.
罪臣参见大王。
Disintegrate, your majesty. Right now we are both kings of our own kingdoms, so you change the way you greet me. Be seated. You do not look well, so you should not overexert yourself.
吴王也比我好不了多少。
The king of Niig is no better than me. I did not think that the people of Kui would be in cahoots with the dragon god. We might have been swimming with the fishes if Yi Guang is shouting and not turn back halfway.
毕竟是吴越同舟。
After all, we promised that Niig and Yue will be in the same boat. Could you still be in the mood to joke like that? You've lost the battle, and to be honest, I don't feel good about it either.
放心，齐国人长途奔袭而来，此战又只能说打个平手。他们留下反而不利，很快就会撤退了。
Don't worry, the troops from Kui have come from a long way away, so this battle could be considered a tie. It will do them no good to stay, so they should be retreating very soon. Is that true?
你不信我？
You do not believe me. Dragon God and Tian Heng are both crafty and sly, so I don't dare let my guard down. Before coming to see you, I sent some men to go check on the movement of the Kui's naval troops. It would be good if they decide that advancing is too difficult to retreat.
我还以为吴王准备试探我。
I thought the King of New was preparing to sound me out. How would I sound you out?
比如这次辎重营被齐军偷袭一事，你既然不敢相信齐军会轻易撤退，必然也不会相信他们是误打误撞吧。
For example, the ambush on the supply troops. Since you do not believe that the troops from Kui would retreat so fast, you certainly would not believe that it was by dumb luck that they found the supply troops, right? Why suddenly saying such things? War is not fair, so now is not the time to quarrel amongst yourselves.
吴王果然想到了。
The King of Niig did think about it. The troops from Kui are first following Yi Guang covertly, so they must have been preparing for it. Only a few key people knew about the route that the supply troop were going to take. If we were to investigate it now, we would only shake the troops' morale.
你能想到的，那些身经百战的老将也能想到。与其等大家彼此怀疑，不如先推个最有可能的替罪羊出来，才能真正稳定军心。
Whatever you could think of, those old generals that have experienced 100 battles can also think of. So instead of having everyone suspect each other, we should make the most possible person a scapegoat to calm the troops. It's gonna be you, bitch! How can I do something like that? I mean, you've done it before.
你又不是没做过这种事。
It's nothing you haven't done before. Do you think I'm suspecting you?
你几时又曾全心全意地信过我？
Since when have you believed in me wholeheartedly? Why are we doing this again? Guo Zhang looks at me without any expression, but in his eyes were full of anger and scorn. Almost like I disappointed him. Damn it! If I did not trust you, then why would I let you go back to Yue? If I did not trust you, then why would I allow your army to join me in battle? Guo Zhang, you can blame me for losing the battle due to my carelessness. You cannot question my intentions for no reason.
你敢发誓，你在想到有内应的时候，就绝对没想到过我吗？
Can you swear that when the plan was leaked to the enemies, you did not once suspect me? Why should I swear about something so meaningless?
那我换个说法，你曾想过内应会是伍子胥、施夷光或者陈峰吗？
Let's say it differently. Would you ever expect Wu Zishu, Yi Guang, or Chen Feng to be the one who leaked the information? Relax. It's my own business who I wish to trust and who I wish to suspect. I'm ready to take this from you.
你别在这跟我兜圈子，不如坦率点，承认你做过的事，我也好闹个明白。
Stop talking in rounds. You should just be honest and own up to what you've done, so that I can understand why you did it. It is you who's clearly being petty about things. Forget it. You and I have both been wounded today. and should not be getting angry. I'm leaving. Hey! Now. Aju, you're wounded in the chest. It's very serious.
用不着你假好心。
You do not need crocodile tears.
有刺客！
There was an assassination attempt. I'm so sad. Because it said I can only show up until the 10th chapter. So we have to stop here. This is bullshit. Here's what I'm gonna do, just for you guys. Obviously, this is gonna be uploaded. And then I'm gonna guess by the 13th. By February 13th, mark your calendars. I'm gonna be finished playing. I have other things I gotta do, you know how it goes. And then, I will be making posts about it, so I can tell you guys how it goes. I recommend finishing the game, for those that are able to get the game. It was such a terrible way to end. It was an assassination attempt. Fuck you! But yeah, that's all I can show for My Vow to My Liege. I really liked it. I liked it a lot. It was great. Terrible that it had to end there, but it was great. So, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you later. God damn it.